Meanwhile, Kenya's food production is expected to decline in the first quarter of next year, this year that is. This is according to researchers at Tegemeo Institute of Agricultural Policy, who cite the negative effects of delayed rainfall and floods on food production, as Dennis Otieno reports.
Moses Ouma is not a happy man. The year 2019 was not good to him. The weather complicated his farming activities as delayed rains affected production of his crops and livestock.
Feeds is a major challenge. That's the major problem, and we appeal to the government to help us on that. It has been very challenging. At one point, I thought I was going to close down.
But as if this has not been enough, from October to December, Kenya experienced one of the wettest short rain seasons on record, with rainfall totals ranging up to 400% of average. This affecting harvests and reduced the availability of food in markets, resulting to high food prices. According to a report by the National Drought Management Authority, World Food Programme and Famine Early Warning System Network, staple food prices remained high in November last year, driven by low market supply resulting from delayed long rains harvest in Western Kenya, a decline in cross-border imports, and below average production in late 2018 and early 2019.
We expect that we are going to have a stress period in the first quarter, but we hope that going into 2020, we are going to get some of this information in time, such as the weather information, so that we're able to actually turn it into advisories that can help farmers make the right decisions on which kind of varieties they should plant.
The report further indicates that in agricultural areas of the Rift Valley and Western Kenya, the exceptional rains continue to delay harvesting, drying and thrashing of the February-September long rains maize crop. This elevating the risk of aflatoxin poisoning and post-harvest losses expected to exceed 12% of total production. This is likely to open up room for imports to breed the food shortage that will continue into this new year.
The key staple commodities, when you think about rice, we think about maize, we think about Irish potatoes, the country is actually a net importer. Rice, I think, is a worst case scenario among the staples, where we are currently importing about 90% of what we consume. For maize, I think we've always imported from the region. This also goes the same for wheat. We are currently importing about 80% of the wheat that we consume. So it's good to take stock of how much we've actually produced in 2019 going into 2020 to know how we're going to meet the deficit.
Already the government plans to start maize imports from February 2020. And according to media reports, Agriculture Principal Secretary Hamadi Boga is quoted saying that the expected shortage and the current high prices would worsen the situation. Dennis Otieno, Citizen TV.